He should be good to start talking now. You're good to go, right? Tell them the full game will be recorded and apologize for the delay.
Coming to you live from the Rinks and Hop Hog, you're listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, or the SCHSHL. I'm Ryan Brannigan. We sincerely apologize for the delay in the stream. Please be assured that when the game concludes, you'll be able to get the entire stream live on YouTube. We do, again, apologize for the delay. I will certainly do my best to catch you up on anything you missed, and I will do that right now. We'll start the game. Keith McLaughlin scoring 11:42, followed by the sensation that is Ryan Fink. Brianna Schmansky with the assist. Fink is 28th goal of the year, matching the total from Michael Lane for tops in the developmental division, as well as the entire SCHSHL. Just otherworldly play from Ryan Fink in the goal scoring department. However, what you just missed, Chase McManus scoring from Harry Rupert at 5:50, cutting the game from 2-1, cutting the game to 2-1. And that is where we stand. 4 minutes and 48 seconds to go and counting here. Period number one. We are set to go. We are all back. Everything locked into place. Ready to play some hockey, of course. Hockey's been playing. The broadcasting end of it just catching up as we have an offsides on the play. 4:33 to go here in this first period between a 3-7 Connetquot Sayville and 4-7 Longwood Lions. Again, they've been so reliant on their top-end scorers, McLaughlin, as well as Fink. The trio of Fink, Schmansky, and McLaughlin are out there now. Fink dumps in, goes to get it, intercepted by McLaughlin. Fink behind the net, puts it out in front for Schmansky, who just drove it wide, blocked on the way through. It was a good play as Connetquot Sayville exit the zone, and coming now the other way, it's Teller. Teller playing it across. It's intercepted and fired out by the Lions. Good defensive play I alluded to made in the by Patrick Hintman in the defensive end. For Connetquot Sayville, meanwhile, it's Mason McLaughlin giving it up to Teller. Teller plays it across, nobody home. Played forward for Fink by Ricciardi, and it's going to roll all the way down on Friars, who will hold on to make the save with 3:29 remaining in period number one. You are listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Face off to the left of the Connetquot Sayville netminder, Daniel Friars. Won by Longwood. Schmansky plays it to the back for Ricciardi, who lost it for a moment. Logan Dietz bearing down on him. Still able to play it to the corner with Schmansky. Blocked off by McLaughlin. Keith McLaughlin, number 97, carries this the middle, takes the shot. It gets blocked down in front. Connetquot Sayville trying to desperately clear, can't do so. On the stick of Fink, who lets one go just wide. Back to the point. Great puck movement here for the Longwood Lions. They go cross corner with the dump. Fink with McManus there in the corner. Try to play it for Tansey. Connetquot Sayville desperately trying to exit the zone, still unable to do so. Great job by Fink to keep it in deep. And here's Schmansky playing it for Fink. Fink trying to drag it to himself. McManus was standing in the way. And finally, cleared out of the zone by Logan Dietz, who will chase it down. Mason McLaughlin there to make the great defensive play. Tansey had it and lost it. Taken back by Ricciardi. Ricciardi ahead for Fink. Fink fakes the shot, brings it across. Keith McLaughlin on it. Circles in the corner, it's taken away by Dietz. Dietz trying to play it to himself, he's cut off. Another good play made by Mason McLaughlin. And Connetquot Sayville reset with just over 2 minutes to go. First period, Longwood leading the Thunderbirds by a score of 2-1, and Hitman carries in offsides. I got a chance to catch my breath. Face off just outside the Longwood end. Face off won by Fink. Stitham lost it to Dexter, takes it back. Pass up the ice from Lucas Giraldi. Couldn't connect. Fired all the way back into the Longwood end. No icing. Laid on further by Pettit. Pettit finds Fink, loads up, fires a bomb from the high slot. He just missed. And you get a sneak preview of how he scored so many goals this year. In a conversation with one of our cameramen, producer extraordinaires, Paul Trentini, he told me Fink just knows where to be at the right place at the right time at all times. And pair that with a great shot, and you've got a true difference maker on your hands. There's Fink with a good stick lift. Behind the net, puts one out in front, and unable to backhand it home was Giraldi. Back the other way come the Thunderbirds. Brucey try to play it across, and a good job to get in the way with Pettit. Not out of the zone, held in by Arnold, and now Stitham carries in for the Lions. Stitham on his stick at the circles, stick handles, carries it behind the goal line, brings it across. Giraldi there, and gonna put a stop to all of it. Goaltender Daniel Friars. 15.9 seconds is what I see left on the stadium scoreboard. One in the offensive zone by Longwood, but quickly cleared out by Chase McManus. Here comes McManus. He's got Dietz with him. 2-on-2 over the blue line. Good back check. And the open man takes the shot. That was Tansey. It just goes wide. Played back out in front, and that'll do it for period number 1. Good start to the period for Longwood. They took the early 2-0 lead. Chase McManus cutting the lead back down to 1. You're listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of Suffolk County High School Hockey League, and Ryan Brannigan will be right back for period number 2. Stay with us.
Good work.
And we're off here in period number 2. Controlling the puck. Sending that one across, and just able to get on the other end of it was Brucey. Puck comes the other way. Hintman backhanding it around. Brucey there to get it on the opposite side of the ice. Puck controlled the neutral zone. Play behind the net. Out in front. And able to get around to taking that shot was Ruselowitz. Intercepted by Ricciardi. He'll skate it out. Fire in a skip shot that's held by Friars. In the second period, Pettit loads up, fires, and a glove save made by Daniel Friars. Face off this time, one in the defensive end by Connetquot Sayville, and here comes Tansey. Tansey has Dietz. Tansey moves in, try to backhand it to Dietz, instead found McManus. Dietz now controls it, taps it to himself, tries to bring it back in. Nice move, shoots it just wide. Oh, Logan Dietz. Nearly a highlight reel goal. Missed the net wide. Back to the point for Rip, gets blocked down out in front. Tansey trying to get a stick on it. Rupert trying to clear it, he can't do so. Great play by Brianna Lachmansky as she got it over to Fink for the shot, a save made by Friars. Now McLaughlin loads up and fires off the post. It beat Friars, but it couldn't beat the pipe. Great keep in by Fink, gets it back for McLaughlin. McLaughlin on his backhand. Rupert there as well. Back on the stick of McLaughlin, Keith McLaughlin. Falls down, McManus goes down, incidental contact. Rupert hops on the puck, tries to clear it, and it hit McLaughlin, who was down. Backhanded across, wide open, Lachmansky, flip shot, no, wouldn't go. Daniel Friars, absolute larceny. How did that not go in? Lachmansky gonna be having nightmares about that one. Intercepted, meanwhile, by Logan Dietz. Here comes Dietz the other way. He's all in, alone. Backhander to it, no! Fabulous save made by Colton Saganga. And he'll hold 11:34 to go. Here in period number 2, highlight reel saves on either end of the ice. In this tightly contested 2-1 game, you're listening to LA Sport Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. I'm Ryan Brannigan. A reminder, the goals that were not streamed at the beginning of the game will be part of the entire full broadcast once that is fully uploaded at the conclusion of the game. We're going to go back and watch all the action we missed. Everything's good to go now. Here comes McLaughlin. He's good to go. Cuts in. Already a goal in the game. Takes the shot. A save made. Daniel Friars again coming up big for the Thunderbirds. Face-off one in the defensive end by the Thunderbirds. Good stick handling through the neutral zone. Here comes Jake Laurel. Laurel just bumped off the last moment. A great diving defensive effort made by Mason McLaughlin. And Longwood able to clear. Oh, end-to-end action between these two teams, both of which coming into the game have 7 losses on the year. 4 wins for Longwood, 3 for Connetquot Sayville, the only difference. As here's a turnover, and moving in is Van Gordon. The shot doesn't come. Great back-checking play made by Keith McLaughlin. He goes down as he makes the play around the net, and we get a whistle here. Could be a penalty. Coming against Connetquot Sayville, and yeah, they're gonna get Van Gordon. Frank Van Gordon, who came streaking into the zone, couldn't get the shot away, ended up going down behind the net, and I don't think he purposefully tripped McLaughlin, but that's what ended up happening. Either way, we're set for the game's first power play. And starts immediately with a Connetquot Sayville clear off the faceoff win. Pettit back to get it. Pettit rifles it across where it's cut off by Cohen, who flips it ahead and into the zone, soft enough so that it would not be an icing. And it's cleared out. Aiden McLaughlin wasn't able to get there in time. Here's McManus shorthanded. Chase McManus into the zone. Unable to get that one on net. His goal back in the first period cut Longwood's 2-0 lead in half. Pettit skates into the zone, hits the brakes, sends one towards the net, where it can be settled down and moved across by Corderaro. Back to Pettit, flips one, it's knocked down in front. And skating it free is Logan Arnold. Getting knocked down was Hubish. And Longwood trying to just get anything going. They're not able to do so, and here comes Logan Dietz shorthanded, but Pettit's back there. Settles down the puck, fires it across. And here come Longwood the other way. It's Fink, nice move by Fink, inside, outside, takes the shot, missed the net. Puck comes around for Cohen. Brent Cohen, now for Fink. Back to Mason McLaughlin, shot save Friars, rebound loose, Fink banked it off the post and wouldn't go. Back to Pettit. Good pass across looking for McLaughlin, Mason McLaughlin. He tracks it down in the corner. Goes down to a knee. Now Lechmansky try to get it back for Keith McLaughlin, who just by the hair of his chinny chin chin able to keep the puck in. But it comes out of the zone, and it's Dietz with speed. Logan Dietz to the backhand off the post, rebound, scores! The rebound goes in, and this game is tied. Taking another look at the breakaway from Dietz. Goes to the backhand and off the post, but that's why you follow the guy on the breakaway. They teach you this from an early age. Good things happen. It does so there. And Connetquot Sayville. Come back the other way, that's shot off the post. The goal for Nate Tansey. Assisted from Dietz, and then Connetquot Sayville hit iron. Try to take the 3-2 lead, and that's a little stick handling play there from Brianna Schmansky. Gets covered up by Friars. 7:37 to go here in the second period. We're all knotted up at 2. Off the faceoff, Fink wins it forward, can't get a shot away. Ricciardi keeps it in at the blue line, flips one towards the net, gets deflected by his own man Hitman in front, kicks to the far corner, played back for Fink by Lechmansky. Corralled by McLaughlin, but comes out of the zone where Mason McLaughlin will backhand it across for Ricciardi. Ricciardi circling with it, bringing it back to McLaughlin. No pressure from Connetquot Sayville. They actually only had 4 skaters on the ice for a little bit there. Mason McLaughlin for Keith McLaughlin. Winds up, fires, blocked. Teller with the block. Picked up by Von Gordon, who takes it to the backhand and shoots. Save made, rebound. Flipped around the net. Another try across, and that slides across the crease. Back on the far side of the boards, Thunderbirds still have it in the zone. And it's fired out by Fink. And go all the way down for an icing. 6:26 to go here in the second frame. Tied at 2. Oh, it's been a good one here between Longwood and Connetquot Sayville. End-to-end action. And we're going to get a goaltending change. Colt Zaganga's night is over. And going into the Longwood net is Malcolm Sherman. Of course, Sherman coming into the goal crease. Cold, having not faced a shot yet in his brief time in the net. Zaganga made some excellent stops as that shot deflects over the net. Sent around by Aiden McLaughlin. Eventually found the stick of Pettit. Brady Pettit clears. Only as far as Logan Arnold, who chips it up the near boards. Firing it around in his own end was Aiden McLaughlin. And a nice play at the far blue line. Made by Lucas Feraldi. He cuts in, but Rupert does a good job to get back. And a dangerous pass comes in front of the net. Friars puts out any idea of that opportunity for Longwood going in. Face off to the left of the aforementioned Connetquot Sayville netminder. Face off going to be taken by Brianna Lochmansky against McManus. Won by McManus in the defensive end, but a clearing attempt gets blocked. McManus' second attempt is a great lead pass for Logan Dietz, who gets around Pettit, not quite. Pettit to come from behind. Defensive play after it looked like Dietz left him in the dust. Pettit said, I don't think so. And out of the zone it comes Laurel. Moves in. Plays it across right into the stick of Lochmansky, who takes a hit from Laurel and coughs up the puck. McManus behind the net, trying to play it out to the front of the net. No dice there. Instead plays it to the far boards. That pass across from Laurel does not connect. Dietz picks it up in the near side boards, circles back on his stick, takes the shot, he just missed. Through a lot of traffic out in front. Laurel looking for McManus. Good zone time here for the Thunderbirds. Big battle in front of the net between Pettit and Tansey. Eventually comes onto the stick of Aiden McLaughlin. He will try to backhand it out. It's not. Kept alive by Dietz, who moves in. Dietz lets one fly. It went off Pettit. McManus, that's blocked by Pettit. And Pettit, who has been a stalwart defensively, lead pass connects to Lochmansky, who's in. She's checked from behind by Laurel. Great defensive play made by Jake Laurel, shutting down the breakaway for Lochmansky. 2-on-1 the other way, Tansey and Dietz. Tansey fires and missed. Might have gone off the side of the post. McManus out in front for Dietz. Off his stick. A little too hot to handle. And Stitham back for Pettit. Flips one out that could be knocked down by Lochmansky. Lochmansky, nice poke check on Hitman. Comes into the zone. Veraldi takes the shot off the glove of Friars. Lochmansky from around the net, back anyone in front. Had Stitham, just couldn't get it to him. Stitham battling hard in front, trying to get that puck away. It goes off of Stitham and sliding across to extinguish any more opportunities was Daniel Friars. And I get a chance to catch my breath once more here. 3:06 to go on the south side here at the Hop Hog Rinks. 2-2 is your score. Back and forth they go. Face off to the left of Friars, won by Longwood for the moment, but Brucey will skate it out, try to bank it to himself, and another, oh, that's gonna be a penalty. Penalty against Longwood. Was it Quartararo who was coming back after Brucey came around him? Gonna get charged with the penalty, and Quartararo's in the face-off dot like, no, it wasn't, what, me? It wasn't me. What'd I do? Get interference, I believe, is going to be the penalty. To Quartararo it is. Max Quartararo going to sit for two. Power play opportunity. Thunderbird shot comes from the point, and it's saved by Sherman. Didn't know where it was. It was underneath his pad. Arnold and Rupert on defense. Dietz ushers Arnold up into the wing position. Faceoff comes right back to Dietz, who loads up, blocked down in front by Rupert, and his shot never got on goal. Held in though at the blue line by Dietz. Now Arnold. Across for Rupert. Down low for Tansey. Tansey has to go past him, and it's held in at the blue line though by Arnold. Arnold hits the brakes, give and go. With Dietz, takes the shot, and it's covered by Sherman. .2:17 to go in the middle frame. There's 1 minute and 22 seconds remaining. Minor penalty to Quartararo. Faceoff kicks to the near boards where it could be cleared by the line. It's the length of the ice. Friars lets it go to Rupert. Flips ahead for McManus. Chase McManus, the opening goal of the game for Thunderbirds, gets that across for Tansey, who had the tying goal. For Dietz, who was just able to barely flip that one towards Sherman. Makes the stop. 51 seconds to go on the power play for Connetquot Sayville. It's McManus in to take the draw. Hinton on defense now for the Thunderbirds. They make a change in the D. He's out there with Laurel. Tansey try to play it to McManus. McManus does a good job to get it back. Fires across. Nobody home. Laurel picks it up on the other side. Flipping that one ahead, it's cut off, and it will roll to the line where it's held in by Hinton. Hinton try to get it back to Tansey. It's cleared out. Fired out on goal. That's where Friars will stop it, and he will freeze it with Keith McLaughlin bearing down on him. 1 minute 13 to go, second period, 19 seconds to go on the power play for Connetquot Sayville. They're going to change up the forward group now. It's McManus, Tansey, and Dietz head off. Brucey on to take the draw, usually a defenseman. One in the offensive zone by Longwood, a shot, save made, rebound. Get a whistle. Wasn't sure there if there was a whistle or not. We do get one. Fake was trying to score another goal. What else is new? Comes out of the zone. Urselowicz chasing it down. Pettit is going to get there first. Doesn't matter because it's an icing. Due to the phantom whistle. Just like time here. We got just under a minute to go here in the second period. 4 seconds to go on the power play. Face-off one in the offensive zone. Pettit takes the shot. Sticked aside by Friars. Comes to the near corner. Hitman battling Fink. Hitman still trying to work his way out that far side. Lechmansky joined the fight, and Longwood able to take over. Set up the one-timer, fires, it comes back out in front, and one wouldn't go. Keith McLaughlin, the initial shot, and Lechmansky was once again at the doorstep. But the puck would not find the back of the net. 21 seconds to go. Mason McLaughlin firing it around for Pettit. Pettit try to flip it ahead for McLaughlin, batted out of midair by Brucey. And now Laurel tries to work his way in, unable to do so. Connetquot Sayville have to touch up. It gives Pettit plenty of time to find an open man, and that'll do it. Period number 2 in the books. And it's been a fabulous game so far to this one. Only goal of the period belonging to Nate Tansey. He tied it at 2, and that's where we stand. You're listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. 2-2 after 2. Stick around though, third period coming right your way just after this. Third period set to begin, 2-2 your score. It's been a tightly contested back and forth affair between the 4-7 Longwood Lions and the 3-7 Connetquot Sayville Thunderbirds. Fink, nice pass over to McLaughlin. Keith McLaughlin lets it fly over the top. Pettit, who's been fabulous defensively throughout this one, has it on the near boards, keeping it alive. Fink also doing his best job as a center to backstop. Defenseman at the blue line kept it in for the moment. McLaughlin goes down, the puck comes out. Jostling for position. Neither team really able to get full control of the puck, and finally McLaughlin of the Keith variety sends it into the net. Into the zone. If it went in the net, I'd maybe react a bit more excited. Stingent 2-2 game. Arnold challenged by Fink, and Fink will win it, fire it across, and knocked away. Good play made by Van Gordon. Carrying it up the ice, however, is Dietz. He gets spun down by Lechmansky, fires it the other way. It's going to go all the way down. No icing here because it was a Connetquot Sayville player firing it down. Keith McLaughlin knows this. He gets the pass over to Fink. Fink hesitates, shoots, and a big-time save made by Friars. Out of the zone it comes. Lechmansky back to get it. She tries to put it up in the zone. A nice little play there by Fink. Fink catches up with it, loads up, fires, and he just missed. He's got one thing and one thing only on his mind when he loads up that cannon. It is fire away as hard as I can. See if I can beat the goaltender with sure power and will. As that puck goes to the near side. Connetquot Sayville have it in the zone. Not to be outdone, Logan Dietz has been nothing short of unstoppable this year as well. Puck comes out of the zone. Here's Fink. Fink stick handling to the backhand, and oh, baby, what a save! Daniel Friars with a beautiful glove stop keeps this game tied. You may be seeing that one somewhere else. I'm thinking Brandon Perone's Between the Pipes top 5 saves of the week, perhaps, which you would know about if you're following at LI Sports Network on Instagram. I fully encourage you to do so. Puck comes all the way down to Sherman. Pettit, that's intercepted by Dietz. Great read by Logan Dietz. Plays it across McManus, just goes off his stick. Tries to put it back out in front. Tansey knocks it out of midair. Pettit clears it out from in front, but not quite all the way because Dietz scores! Logan Dietz gives Connetquot Sayville the lead here in the third. Great poke check there, and it just comes onto the stick of Dietz, who buries it. Just as I mentioned how fabulous Logan Dietz has been this year, puts one in the back of the net with just over 12 minutes to go. And it goes in! Puck goes in, Ricciardi celebrating. As we're having now camera difficulties, we'll get those squared away as well. 3-3 is your score. Take this radio style if we have to. Liam Ricciardi credited with the goal. We're tied at 3. Logan Dietz, by the way, I mentioned he scored. It was his 17th goal of the year. Immaculate. Chase McManus adding an assist to the goal. He's got 2 points in the affair. And we're all squared away at 3. Mason McLaughlin. Kicked around and eventually out of the zone. No, kept alive at the blue line. Ricciardi gets that one ahead. Kubish fires, glove save made Friars. And it goes behind the net. Quartararo, that's knocked down, and big hit here there between Quartararo and Hinton. Teller and Ricciardi race to the puck. Brucey comes away with it. Ricciardi takes it back, intercepted by Brucey, takes the shot, it's underneath Sherman. to 3. 10-12 to go, period number 3. In what's been a thrilling back and forth affair. Blocked by Chmansky on the way in. Comes off the stick of Arnold. Brings it back, flips it past before checking Veraldi. Connetquot Sayville, however, off sides. 9:50 to go. Final period of the game, unless there is overtime for us, which we are on pace for. Rupert. Barry Rupert, far side. Taken away from him by Aiden McLaughlin. Pettit colliding with Dexter. Comes to the far side. Aiden McLaughlin tries to reverse it behind his own net. Tries another time and eventually results in a turnover. And now McLaughlin plays it across. Arnold off the bounce. Cut off in front of the net by Lechmansky. Brianna Lechmansky carries up. She's got speed. She's showing it here. Trying to catch back up with the puck. Unable to do so. On the stick, though, for the shot. Save made. Rebound. Lechmansky just goes wide. She tries the other side. It's cut off. Veraldi was there as well. Lucas Veraldi. But eventually, Connetquot Sayville able to clear. Arnold carrying out of the zone. Here comes Arnold. It's Arnold to the backhand, goes wide. Firing around to the other side and out of the zone. Rupert catching up with it. Tries the backhand one, and Lechmansky takes it away. Moves in. Tries to get around Rupert, does, but it goes all the way behind the goal line. Rupert and Lechmansky battle. Good pass out in front of the net, side of the net, gets blocked, and Connetquot Sayville clear. Will it have enough for icing? It will not. Pettit on the puck for the Lions. Final 8 minutes to go. Third period, all knotted up at 3. Keith McLaughlin had the game's first goal. That puck goes off his stick. In comes Logan Dietz. He's got the most recent goal. He's taken down from behind. That's going to be a hooking penalty. That'll put Connetquot Sayville to the power play as Laurel and Tansey give Logan Dietz some bumps. He draws the penalty from Ryan Fink. 2 of the top 5 goal scorers in the developmental division combining on a penalty there. Longwood clear. Fink and Dietz both have goals in the game. Dietz had the go-ahead goal for Connetquot Sayville. Ricciardi responded in kind for Longwood as Connetquot Sayville just having a hard time getting into the Longwood end of the ice. That would have went possibly the length of the ice, but it was blocked by Lechmansky. And now, after Arnold lost it, Mason McLaughlin fires all the way down. And there's already just only a minute and 2 seconds remaining on the Fink minor. Here comes Dietz, Logan Dietz, who drew the penalty, fans on the shot, and Pettit being checked hard from behind by Dietz, still able to get it to Lechmansky, who will play it to the near board. It's not out of the zone, and that goes off McManus. Pettit's clearing attempt does, and he's got to retreat back into the corner, where it can be held in by Arnold. But now taken away by McLaughlin. Nice play, Keith McLaughlin. He moves it up the ice. He's one of the top point scorers as well in the developmental division. Good pass across to Dietz, who moves in. Dietz to the forehand. Oh, what a kick save made by Sherman. Keeps it tied at 3, robbing Logan Dietz. McLaughlin unable to clear, and that clearing attempt doesn't work either. And fires, scores! Laurel on the power play gives Connetquot Sayville the lead. Here it is, just comes away from the cluster of Longwood and Connetquot Sayville players, lets it rip and beats Sherman glove side. And Connetquot Sayville have retaken the lead. Second lead of the game for Connetquot Sayville. They were trailing 2-0 at one point. And now they're looking for more. Here's Brucey from a sharp angle. Doesn't get to the net, blocked down by Ricciardi. Still able to play it out in front of the net was Brucey. Arnold there to get it. Takes the shot through a lot of traffic, and that's deflects to the far corner. Now you're listening to Suffolk County High School Hockey on LI Sports Network as we're set for a thriller here down the stretch between Connetquot, Sayville, and Longwood. Both goaltenders have made tremendous saves to keep this score as low as it has been. Face-off coming to the right of Daniel Friars. One in the offensive end by Longwood. Shot from the point does not get through. It's knocked down in front by Laurel. His goal, the difference in this game right now. Laurel being hounded by Brent Cohen. And Cohen with a nice little poke check. Frees it up down low. For number 79, there's going to be a penalty here. We don't have a number 79 listed. It's Hubish. Listed as 92. '88 is going to go off Timothy Dexter for Connetquot Sayville, and so power play coming for Longwood, down by 1. A power play goal is what gave Connetquot Sayville the 4-3 lead. Can Longwood match? Here comes Logan Dietz, short-handed. Dietz gets around everyone, but lost the puck. Drew a penalty in the process, though. And this power play for Longwood is going to end abruptly as we'll skate 4 aside for a minute 45. .420 left here in period number 3. Mason McLaughlin to the box. Holding the call on McLaughlin. Face-off 1 and cleared to center by the Lions. Skate 4 aside. Hintman moves in for Thunderbirds. Had to roll off his stick. He catches back up with it at the near boards. Pettit, though, is awaiting it. Pettit, good pass ahead for Fink. Fink moving in on Laurel. Fink poked away by Laurel. Good defensive play, but still on the stick of Ryan Fink, who tries to get around Laurel. Laurel had other ideas. He'll carry it in the zone for Connetquot Sayville. Tries to play it across for Dietz, eventually gets to him. Dietz up that near far boards on the stick of McManus now, and taken away by Fink. Fink for Pettit. Pettit going to widen the zone and look for a lane. All he finds is Laurel, who will dump it in cross ice. Longwood gets there first. It's banked off the boards and going to roll. It's going to go wide, but playing it was Friars. Laurel flipping it ahead, and that comes onto the stick of Pettit, who finds Lechmansky. Nice little stick handling move by Lechmansky. She moves in on her backhand. Circles back, finds a wide open Pettit. Pettit shoots, and a save made. Daniel Friars at the top of his crease, cutting down the angles for Pettit to shoot at. Swallows that puck with 2 minutes, 43 seconds to go. 8 seconds to go of 4-on-4 hockey before a shortened power play will be awarded to Connetquot Sayville. Fink to take the draw. Wins it straight back for Pettit, who takes the shot. Fink tried to deflect it. Did not get a piece of it. It's gloved by Friars. Through all that traffic right there in front of him. Another face-off win by Fink. Pettit tries to get it through. It does not get through. Pettit tries to get it deep. It does not get deep. Brucey there and take it back. And he fired it all the way down for an icing. However, Connetquot Sayville will get an additional player out of the box. Waiting to get out of the box for Longwood, Mason McLaughlin. He's got to wait another 8 seconds. Well, that's how long the power play is for the Thunderbirds, and they're in their own zone. Not what you want for a power play. And that's an excellent keep in the zone by Pettit. Fink plays it to himself off the boards. Cho drags it along. Comes to Lechmansky. Our shot gets deflected to the corner. Not sure who got a stick on it for Connetquot Sayville. Someone did. It may have been Logan Arnold. Pass out of the zone from Pettit. Fink blocks it. Comes into the Connetquot Sayville zone, but they're off sides. Minute 45 to go. Longwood down by 1. Pettit fires off the backboards and out. Keep an eye on Sherman in the Longwood net. Pettit backhands it up the far boards. Keith McLaughlin chase it down for the moment. Here's Lechmansky. Lechmansky. Save made by Friars. Keith McLaughlin to Fink. That shot gets blocked. Lechmansky was calling for the puck on the other side of the ice. Minute and 4 seconds to go. Period number 3. Connetquot Sayville 4, Longwood 3. Pass intercepted by Dietz. Dietz moves in. Got it knocked off his stick by Pettit. Dietz scoops up the loose puck though in the corner. Charges to the front of the net. Still has the puck somehow and off the side of the net. Dietz. Oh, he's just like a magnet for the puck. It's incredible. Shot gets knocked down in front. And a collision behind the net. Keith McLaughlin trying to backhand it ahead. It does not get onto the stick of Fink. Longwood running out of time. Just 20 seconds to go. Mason McLaughlin, that's not out. Intercepted by Dietz, who shoots wide. Lechmansky picks it up. Here's your chance for Longwood. Time winding down. Will they get a shot to the net? Lechmansky from a sharp angle in front. It goes wide, and that'll do it. Connetquot Sayville defeat the Longwood Lions. Final score 4-3. And for Connetquot Sayville, it's 2 wins in a row. They beat Sachem 7-6 just 4 days ago. And here's the reason. The deciding goal. Jake Laurel keeps the puck in, emerges from the crowd, and beats Sherman glove side. And that is all for our coverage here in this one. Thank you so much for listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. We hope to see you next time, or for our next game here on the south side or north side break. Take your pick, but that's all for this one. Connetquot Sayville 4, Longwood 3. I'm Ryan Bradigan, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Can you switch to the next game?